Yes guys, hope all is good. So today I'm going to take you through a full day of eating from me. The interval running, I'm playing paddle, and it is client check-ins day. So I'm going to take you through exactly how I structure my day around this from a nutrition perspective, the little things that I get up to as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So first thing that I do like every morning is I normally get up and just go for a shower straight away, but because I'm running, I basically like move my day around today just so I'm running first thing in the morning. So I'm just gonna do that instead and just get up and just do that. So first thing that I always do is I just make sure that I'm just getting hydrated in the morning. So I'll have like 3 glasses of water, and then I'll have an electrolyte as well. That'll just get me all set up from a hydration perspective, ready for the day then. So guys, basically what I'll do normally if I'm training in the morning is I'll just have a black coffee straight away. If I'm training later on in the day, I normally just wait like 60 minutes from waking up till having my first coffee of the day. It just allows my body to get up properly, but it's one of them. I can't be going into a big interval run in the morning if I am not caffeinated. I can't be doing it, so I've got to get it down me. And yeah, to be fair, I absolutely love coffee anyway. It's my better. It's one of my favourite things that I put in my mouth day to day, and especially that first one. You can't beat it. But on the agenda today, so we've got a warm up, 5 minutes at a steady pace, and then I'm going into 5 by 5 minute efforts at a 5k pace. Train in the morning, I normally do it fasted, so I won't eat before it. Now if I'm doing like a race or something, I will have like 2 or 3 bananas before it. But if I'm just doing a session like I'm doing today, I won't. I'll just get up, have my coffee, and then I'll get at it, because I'll have all my carbs and stuff from the night before to use and utilize anyway. So we got the 5 by 5 minutes smashed out, and then it was straight into the 3 by 3 with 90-second rest, 2 minutes between the 5s. So I was averaging like, I think it was like 350 on the 5s, and then like 340 something on the 3s. Oh, it stinks here. I just looked into the butcher's there, and there's just a load of pigs hanging upside down. That's actually turned my stomach a bit, that. No good. My plan now is get back home and have a shower, make breakfast, and get stuck into work then for my first work block of the day. First meal of the day, we're looking at something that's high in protein, high in carbs. I have this almost every morning. I normally have protein powder instead of yogurt when I've got protein powder, but I don't have it right now. It's on its way, my fault. So I'll have to wait until then. But yeah, just got literally oats, 0% yogurt, some fruit, some honey, chia seeds, and cinnamon. If you're starting your day with fucking Cocoa Pops, it's no wonder you're hungry. Like, look at the actual volume on this. So just to give you a bit of an insight into what I'm doing now. So first things first is I'll go over basically what my clients have added to their weekly review. Sometimes I'll drop in and I'll just say, listen, let's have a chat about this or that or the other, if it's the right time. if there's something that I'm noticing that's maybe tripping you up or you're struggling with. But most of the time it'll just be a case of, this is what you do for yourself, because we want to get every one of our clients to a position where they can actually coach themselves. And taking this time in your week to literally just review, sit back, look at actually what's going on is crucial. Just thought I'd show you this. So this is from Sam. Sam was 130 kilos on the 4th of November, whereas today he's 79 kilos. It's over 50 kilos lost. So that's like 1.1 kg drop per week for 50 weeks. You don't fluke that. That's what happens when you commit to a process. You see a version of yourself, you believe in a version of yourself that maybe you can't even see yet, and you just take each day as it comes. That is absolutely life-changing. 50 kilos lost. That is literally that's a grown child lost. So yeah, absolutely incredible. Tyler, we have Tyler at 104 kilos. He joined March the 24th, and now it's September the 9th today. So yeah, incredible work from Tyler. Like, as you can see, like, Tyler is also prepping for his first Hyrox, which is Birmingham. And this is alongside his football season as well, where he's literally playing the best football he ever has today. So lovely stuff. We've also got Matty here. So Matty started in May the 28th. He was 81 kilos. Now he's 70.6. He's just about to step on his holiday. Feeling incredible. The most consistent he's ever been with his training, with his diet, with everything. And he said to me that he's finding it easy. So yeah, absolutely class stuff. So here we have a bit of eggs on bagel. So I've got 4 eggs, a bit of black pepper on top, some salt and some chili flakes as well. So far what I've had yogurt, oats, berries, eggs on a bagel. So my protein is already at about, off the top of my head, about 60 grams. And then I've got probably another 3 meals to go where I'll get, sorry, my cat's scratching my leg. Where I'll get up to the grams that I'm looking for, which will be about 220. So this is just my last thing before paddle now. So I'm just gonna have a bagel with some honey and banana on top. Nice and fueled, ready for a 2-hour paddle session. What you got to say for yourselves?
Stupid mistakes for all you. I got shot the day on camera.
What have you got to say, Jamie?
Nothing, mate.
Poor showing that, mate.
Fuck win from within.
Well in, Sam.
Rocket dream team.
Yes, guys. So we have just completed paddle. We won in paddle. The teams that we've got, we play it every week, but they're always so close. The games, like, it's mad. Like, every game is like goes down to the wire. But me and Sam won. We ultimately are now ahead in the total rankings of us playing against Jamie and Louis. So yeah, we take that. So I'm just about to head back now. I'm just going to make my yogurt with protein powder as it got ordered literally like a few hours ago, just before I went to paddle. So yeah, I'll take you through that and I'll just show you what that actually looks like. And then yeah, I'll see you then. Basically yogurt, protein powder, blueberries, honey, prunes. I normally have like granola in this, but I don't have any granola today, which is my fault. But yeah, this is what I literally have after around this time in between lunch and dinner every day. So yeah, this is what I normally have post workout. Obviously today is post paddle, but I normally eat the same things every day anyway, just for energy over the course of the week, so that's consistent. So yeah, man, that's what I'm having. Do you know what I've realised as well? I've also been showing you what I'm eating and stuff today and what I've been up to, but I forgot to leave the 2 most important members of this house out. So this is Crumpet, Crumpet's about 9 weeks old. And yeah, hey? I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I mentioned on Instagram that when we picked Crumpet up, we thought she was a boy, that's why we picked her up. Turns out, took her to the vets, she was a girl. And the funny thing is about that is that we got this fella a year ago. Good old Bagel. And we thought we picked him up thinking he was a girl, and then he went to the vets. Turns out he was a boy. So we are all set up with the last meal of the day, which is literally steak, potatoes, broccoli, and just look at the amount of volume of food I can have. I'm going to say, I messed up on this steak. I think it's because I took it out of the fridge and I didn't leave it to go to room temperature, and it's just gone a bit, it's all gone a bit silly. If we have a look at it, so you know what I mean. So, as you can see, it's not in the worst shape ever, but it's more medium than medium rare. Look at all those potatoes, broccoli. That is what we call a good quality. Have got Chris. So Chris has just joined the program. So I just want to show you basically like what I've been working on with him. So Chris has got he's got a double high rocks in October, Oswestry 10k, and ultimately, yeah, he's just joined, so he's like 3 weeks out from a 10k. He's looking for a PB in this. So basically, we just matched all of obviously his training. So you can see like when you join, basically like how things look from a training perspective. So for example, with Chris now, he's going to go through a 4-week accumulation block. So we're going to get him building volume within his session. So that's managing his injury. So he's got a back injury and then he gets injured with an increase in running. So what we've been doing is been working on the bike erg instead, whilst obviously adding 2 runs in per week, and then gradually progressing that to 3 runs per week alongside a Hyrox developer as well. We're using the Oswestry 10k as a training session for Hyrox, as that is going to take the priority, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to put all your focus on an event when you've got another one straight after that, because that can just really mess up your recovery and your drive to training as well. But where we look at it as like a training session, then he can go and turn up at his best for Hyrox then, as he is doing 2 in 3 days. So yeah, it's going to be a heavy shift for him, but this is what we love to see. We love to see lads just getting after it, putting things in place, and I love creating things like this as well. From a training perspective, I'm not sure if you can see it, but he's basically swapping between hard days and easy days, managing his running, managing his recovery. He's 87 kg at the minute, so our goal is just to drop a good few kilos. He's looking great as it is, but if we can hold on to the muscle he's got, drop the kilos, that's just going to make him a better runner and ultimately be a direct positive impact onto his performance without any issues alongside that. So yeah, that's what we've been doing this morning with Chris. So that's took me a good few hours to set up and work through. But yeah. Yes, guys. So just lying down on the sofa now, finishing the day. I'm just gonna go through basically what I've ate today. So going into obviously everything that we've eaten. So I had 3,200 calories. In those, I split that up into different meals. So I obviously had the oats with the yogurt, with the berries and the honey for breakfast. And then lunch, I had 4 eggs on a bagel with some salted butter. And then for dinner, I had the steak, potato, broccoli, salted butter on that as well for the steak to cook it. And then evening snack, so I had Greek yogurt, I had protein powder in that Greek yogurt, blueberries, some prunes, some yeah, that's it, and then honey on that. And then before paddle, I had a bagel with banana and some honey, and then I had 2 bananas whilst playing paddle as well. So overall, I actually came a bit short on protein today. That is because I didn't have the protein powder in my first meal. Now, protein powder is like, when I don't have it, I always fall short on my protein. When I have it, it's just so easy to do it. And like for me, it doesn't make a difference to my day
like, because I have the same meals, I just add protein powder into it. So say for example, I have the breakfast, then I normally add protein powder to that oats, and then for the yogurt, for example, I'll just add protein powder to that yogurt. Yeah, it tastes a bit different, it's got a bit of a different texture, but when you have it consistently, you get used to it. So a few things that I want to just go through with this is that, like, firstly, like the main thing that a lot of people struggle with is hitting their protein target. Whenever you look at a meal, the first thing you want to look at is protein. Like, if you've got any sort of goal, really, like every single meal should have a good source of protein in it. The only thing I didn't have protein in today was the bagel with honey and banana, just because I was using that for carbs for my paddle, 2 hours of paddle. But aside from that, like Greek yogurt, like 0% yogurt is probably the, like, it's probably the best thing you can have protein wise, like just as a filler in your day. A lot of people use like fat-free yogurt or different yogurt like that. Fat-free yogurt is pretty shit to hit your targets, or like to hit your protein target. What you want to be looking for is like 0% yogurt. So like from Aldi, it's like Broccoli, it's like Pink, and then from like Tesco's or like other shops, it's like Fire yogurt, like 0% Fire yogurt. But I'm sure they have like their own brand and stuff that's cheaper, because Fire is quite expensive. And then with the other meals, I've just obviously prioritized like eggs, and then steak, and then obviously the protein powder to get that up as well, because I've had that today back. But obviously from tomorrow, with adding that to my oats, my protein will be like 220 grams a day. That's what I normally hit consistently, and that keeps me lean, that keeps me full forever basically. My fats are normally like 60 to 70 grams, and then my carbs are always like 400 grams. For me personally, I'm looking at just maintaining my weight, and I'm just looking at performing and recovering well from my sessions. So my nutrition is going to look a bit different to maybe yours if you're like chasing a fat loss goal right now. But essentially, the easiest way to structure your nutrition is have the same meals on rotation day to day. I always think, like, if you can pick meals like you can have in your day, like say for example you have breakfast, same thing every day. You have breakfast, same thing every day. You have maybe lunch, same thing every day, Monday to Friday. Evening snack will be the same thing. And then maybe your dinner meal will be something that you move about. If you can stick to that consistently, you're fucking flying, right? I don't know about you, but I'm not that arsed about the things that I eat. I just eat things that make me feel good and that fuel me well and that are pretty easy to make. The difference is, like, say if I had a fat loss goal, I'd eat all the same things, but I just change the quantities of them. So when it comes to tracking, like, I don't actually track all the time. I just noticed a few weeks back that I was coming a bit short on my protein. Just something that I noticed, and then I just started tracking again. And to make those changes with it, I just got the more protein powder in, just to be able to add that to the meals that I was already having, to be able to hit the protein. And then I changed some of the meals about as well, where I was having like more 5% mince in a week. And then like stuff like steak and stuff like that, rather than just chicken all the time, because I grew a bit sick of it, to be honest. I do have chicken still, but I have it in shorter doses now, because, yeah, I don't know, I've given me the ick a bit of chicken. So that's about it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to chill out for the rest of the day, for the rest of the evening. I mean, it's 7:30 now, so I'm just sort of winding my body down. I'm watching The Narrow Road to the Deep North right now. So it's a series, like a World War II series. If you know me, you know I love World War II series. So that's what I'm going to be watching. I've just watched, well, we're watching Game of Thrones. Caitlin's away at the minute. I've just watched Chernobyl series, which is unreal, actually. So good. So yeah, Narrow to the Deep North. And then I'll go to bed for like 10. And then we go again. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this, please subscribe to the channel, like it. We're going to have a lot more stuff like this coming along. See you soon.